Hey artists, welcome to art. We are going to be making these pop-up spooky haunted houses today. They are really fun to make, so I am excited. All that you need for this is a pair of scissors, paper. I have actually used cardstock, which is a little bit thicker than regular paper, and it pops out a little bit better. If you have black paper, and then I used a Sharpie and crayons to color with. All right, let's get going. Okay, so this can be a little tricky, so you need to make sure that you are really following along closely with the folding part. So the first thing that we're gonna do is I'm taking my thick cardstock, and like I said, you can just use regular copy paper, but if you have cardstock, it does work better for the pop out. Okay, you're gonna fold it in half like a book, and then you can, if you want, draw lines, or you can just cut. I'm gonna draw 2 straight lines. So I drew those lines. See, the folded part of my paper is right here. That is where I'm going to be cutting. I did not make the lines going all the way up. I stopped them about a little bit more than halfway up. So just like this. And then your other one is going to go exactly the same distance. So you should have something that looks like this, okay? So you got your 2 cuts. Now you're gonna take this section and fold it up and crease it, just like this, okay? Now, open up your paper, and you are going to see how this is folded kind of bending down? You're going to fold it the opposite direction and crease it. And then when you open it up, and you might need to bend your paper. This way, you're gonna have to just kind of play around with it until you get it so that it is popping out like this. All right? Now, after you have it like this, you are going to fold it just like this. So you're basically taking it, here's your pop out, and now you are bending it like this. Now we're going to make the top part right here, the top part of the house. So to do that, I'm not cutting this bottom flap. I'm only cutting the top portion right here. If you cut all of it, it's not gonna work. So you're just cutting right here, and then you're just the same way you did before. You can draw your lines if you want. I'm just gonna cut it. And now I've got this flap, and I'm going to fold it over just like I did with my other one. Okay, and now I'm gonna open it up, and I've got this. It's once again, it's folded in the wrong direction, so I have to make it pop out like this, and then gonna fold it down. And then I have my haunted house. Okay, so after you finish getting it to pop out, you're going to lay it flat again, and this is where you're going to draw all of your details on. I did mine with a pencil first, and then I went over it with a Sharpie when I did this one. I'm just gonna do my pencil, or my Sharpie, so while I'm doing this demo for you guys, so you don't have to watch me do it in pencil and then Sharpie. Okay, so this part right here is the front of the house. So I'm gonna make my doors and my windows, and I put a jack-o'-lantern and a cat on that. So this is actually the roof right here. So you're not really gonna see that, because when it's opened up, it's just like this. So this is the part that you are actually going to see. This is the front of the house. So I made my door, and you wanna try and think of doors and windows that look a little spooky, since this is a spooky house. Okay, and then I made my windows. I made my windows on that one just rectangular. And I made little borders going around. You know what I might do on this one is make like a piece of wood going across it so it looks like it's boarded up. And then here are the window panes. Some nails. So, all right, so that window is boarded up a little bit. And then this one, okay, and since it's supposed to be a spooky house and maybe it's around Halloween time, I'm gonna make a jack-o'-lantern right here by the front door. And then on this end, I did a little cat, black cat. Okay, then, so that is the front of my house. The sky, oh, and this right here is also the front. It's a window, which I'm gonna make. Now, if you have black paper, what I did was I cut out a little piece of black paper so that it looked like the rooftop, and I glued it on. Let me show you. I need to go grab some black paper. I'll be right back. Okay, I probably should have done my little rooftop before I drew my window because, well, I guess I can still fit it on there. So your roof is going to go right here at the very top of this little pop-out section. So I'm gonna just glue the very top underneath that fold, and then I'm gonna stick my rooftop on. There we go. And that way, when it pops out, you'll see your rooftop. Okay, so I made my window here. Now, the area down here is the ground. So I made a little walkway, and then I'm probably just gonna color this green for the grass. Oh, I also, so up here is the rooftop. I colored that black on mine right here because this is a roof and it's black, so I wanted to keep it the same. Now, out here is the sky. So I'm gonna make, actually I made these little, like a railing at the top of the house. And then I made a big moon with a bat flying in front of it. And, oh, I also did some ghosts. And on the other side, I made a spooky looking tree. And I also made a storm cloud with some lightning coming down that was striking the house. Let's see what else I did. Oh, I made some cobblestones for the sidewalk. And after you're done drawing all of your details, then you can color it. So here is my finished product. And after you're done coloring, you just take it and you fold it like this, and then it pops out. And what I did with this one is I took a sheet of black construction paper, folded it in half, and then I glued my pop out spooky house onto the black paper. So it kind of made it like a little card. So there you go. Have fun with it. You could even make another layer of, or another floor of your house if you want, by just doing the same thing that we did with the first and the second onto the third. But I liked it with just two. So have fun with this. I can't wait to see what you guys come up with. Bye-bye.